This is big breaking news. A nationwide warning has been issued that potentially things like bleach are now inside the food you're eating and now consuming, accidentally, quote, accidentally getting inside your food. A nationwide warning has been issued for multiple different things that you eat every single day. So let's get into all the details here really quick, guys. Please hit that like and hit that subscribe button. I'm posting multiple videos every day, keeping you updated, and it just helps to get these alerts and warnings out. I appreciate that. So right now we have multiple warnings being issued for things like eggs, coffee, sauces, all right? And the big one here is that we have a nationwide recall being issued by the FDA saying that there could potentially be bleach, right? Potentially bleach inside of your eggs, right? Inside of liquid eggs, it says here over 212,000 pounds of liquid egg products that may contain a cleaning solution with sodium hypochlorite are being recalled nationwide. The U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food and Safety Inspection Services announced on Friday. It says the producer is Cargill Kitchen Solutions based out of Lake Odessa, Michigan. It says the liquid egg items were produced from March 12th to March 13th, 2025. It says 212,268 pounds of liquid egg product have the number G1804 printed on the carton. The items were shipped to distributors in Ohio and Texas and for food service use in Arizona, California, Colorado, Florida, Illinois, and Iowa. All right. So, and they're saying that, quote, there's a possibility that the products were distributed nationwide, the recall says. So those are the confirmed states that they have tracked these shipments to, but they're not sure exactly where all of these eggs have gone, right? So if you're eating any type of liquid egg product, make sure you're checking on that. It's used for baking, it's used for a lot of things. And they're even saying some commercial settings here for food service use. So like maybe even like a hotel you're staying at, they cook up some liquid eggs to give you eggs and bacon in the morning or whatever. They could be using these eggs, all right? So you might not even know about it, so just be on the lookout. And what's going on with the eggs? Why is it always the eggs too? It's crazy, all the attacks and weird things that have happened with the egg industry the past few years. All right, hundreds of millions of chickens wiped out, egg prices going crazy as soon as Trump gets in, people hoarding, panic buying eggs at Costco, stacking up giant carts of eggs. All right, what are you doing with all these eggs? Kind of weird and a little sketchy, honestly. And now egg prices are back down too. All right, they're going back down. They've plummeted the past like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and this might be in part because they made an announcement that they're going to focus on not calling as many chickens. All right, they're phasing that policy out where they just go in and mass call the chickens. They're going to work on recovery as well too, right? So the ones that made it through, maybe they are more resilient and can handle this. That is an announcement that they made a few weeks ago. I made a whole video on it, how they're not going to just go in and mass cull and kill these chickens. So that's probably helping egg prices. All right, egg prices have gone down dramatically just in a few weeks, which is weird because these chickens didn't just pop up, right? It takes 6 months at least to replace a chicken, and it takes about a year, honestly, for it to be at full production capacity where it's laying every single day like you want it to, and laying full-size eggs as well too. A lot of times when they're only 6 months old, they're laying little eggs and they're not even laying every day. So right as we see this, I know we're getting off on a tangent here, but we're seeing bleach in the liquid eggs. What the heck is going on? Kind of weird and a little suspicious, all right? So if you are eating any type of liquid eggs, just be on the lookout, on the alert for that, to not be eating that. All right, check that brand. It says that here are the items that are definitely confirmed. It says 32 ounce, 2-pound carton of containing, quote, egg beaters original liquid egg substitute. And it's used by date August 10th, 2025. It says 32 ounce carton containing, quote, egg beaters cage free original liquid egg substitute, used by August 9th, 2025. 32 ounce carton of, quote, egg beaters cage free original frozen egg substitute and, quote, egg beaters no enhaludas. I might be pronouncing that right. Original substitute. All right, that's like in Spanish, substituto de huevo. All right, that's like the Spanish version of it. So if you bought that too. Also 32 ounce carton of the Bob Evans Better in Eggs made with real egg whites, which is used by August 10th, 2025. So also even the Bob Evans being affected. That's, I mean, this stuff's kind of like broad spectrum, and it's in a lot of different things, and it's being sent to a lot of different states and facilities. It could even be used at hotels, nursing homes, cafeterias, school cafeterias, things like that. These egg whites could show up. So just be on the lookout for the next few weeks for these things to clear out and them to figure out exactly what is going on. We also have recalls going on for multiple other items as well too, coffee, and as well as hot sauce. Right, they're saying there was hot sauce that was imported from China and sold in California and has been recalled due to undeclared allergens that could pose life-threatening risk. It says here that the FDA classifies the recall as a class 1 through a class 1 of 3. Right? It indicates that a, quote, situation in which there's a reasonable probability that the use of exposure to a volatile product will cause serious adverse health consequences or death. Sorry about that. So class 1, they're saying that you could potentially kick the bucket if you eat this stuff. It says here that it's called the Liaoning Qingda USA Inc., based in San Gabriel, California, issued a recall. Right? They're saying that their hot pot sauces are being recalled, different varieties, and it could have undeclared allergens, things like peanut, soy, sesame, wheat allergens, things like that could be in there, and they didn't let people know. It says lot numbers being affected are 2023 1220, 2024 131, 2024 415, and 2024 1018. So it seems like those are like the production dates of those sauces. All right, so watch out for that. And there's also been a recall of coffee across 15 states due to mislabeling. Right, they're saying that's 692 cases of, quote, our family's Traverse City Cherry Decaf ground coffee has been recalled in 15 states. They're saying that it's due to undeclared things that could be in there. There could be caffeine when it was decaffeinated. There could be allergens in there. All right, they're just saying that there's undeclared substances inside of this coffee. It's in Colorado, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Michigan, Minnesota, North Carolina, North Dakota, Nebraska, Ohio, South Dakota, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. So let me know what you guys think down below. Please hit it up for me down there to help get these alerts out, especially this one for the bleach, right, inside of the eggs. That one is definitely weird. These other ones are, you need to know about just in case you do have any type of allergies, but that one is very broad and could affect anyone. Right, anyone that eats these eggs, even if they're not allergic to anything, could get sick and have reactions to this. So thank you guys. Hope you guys are staying safe, staying prepared. This is just another reason to get your own chickens, grow your own food. and start on that journey, right? So please just hit it up for me down there. It helps to get these warnings out. And let this year be your year, right? If you don't have chickens, if you don't have a garden, you've been wanting to start these things for a while now, you've been thinking about it, just do it. Just start, just get a few. I started out with 2 chickens that I had for years and just a small little garden. And we just moved up and leveled up every few years and got more and did more projects, right? That's just part of growing your own food. You got to start somewhere and make some mistakes, right? But those eggs and those veggies and things that you're growing, they're going to taste way better, and you're going to know where it came from. You're going to know it's clean. You're going to know it doesn't have any bleach in it, potentially. All right. So thank you guys. I hope you guys are staying safe, staying prepared out there. I hope you have big blessings for your life, your family, and I hope you have a big old blessed day.